Rangers lose 2 out of 3 to the Angels. This is the Roundup. What is going on? Welcome to the Texas Ranger Roundup. I'm RD. What a weekend. I mean, what else to say? You lose 2 out of 3 to the worst. I'm not saying the worst team in the league. I'm not saying that. But, you know, they're in the bottom of the AL West. This was supposed to be not an easy weekend because the Rangers have a lot of injuries at pitching. Their sticks have been kind of hit or miss, but come on now, let's win 2 out of 3. I was so optimistic too on the previous show. I'm sorry, I put the curse on them. Oh, buddy. So the Angels come to town Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Let's take a look at some box scores, shall we? All right, Friday. You know, it starts off kind of slow. Rangers score in the second. You're like, okay, Angels counter in the third, and then just start pouring it on. I mean, score 2 in the fourth, 3 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth, 2 in the ninth. Angels win 9-3, like I said, 9 runs on 14 hits, no errors. Rangers on 3 runs, 5 hits, and this number is going to scare you a bit. 3 errors. Unbelievable. Now, Jonah Heim got his homer. He got things started, like I said, in the second. He had a homer. But, then it was just pretty much all Angels until the 8th, which, congratulations. Simeon knocks in Josh Smith on a home run. He actually had a home run as well, excuse me. So, Simeon homers. There's nothing great about this game. I mean, low scoring for the Rangers, 3 runs. And they hit 2 homers. Great. Cool. But, just your top performers, Anderson, he threw 7 innings. He threw 7 pitches. 7 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 earned run, 4 strikeouts. Calhoun, 4 for 5 with an RBI and 2 runs. Neto, 2 for 5, a homer, 2 RBIs and a run. I mean, just total domination. You wouldn't think that they were 17-28 in 5th place in the AL West after coming to Arlington and just pounding the Rangers. All right, game 2. This one was it was fun, interesting, and controversial. Rangers ended up winning 3-2. They scored Angels scored 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. Rangers 3 runs on 6 hits, and they had another error. These errors are piling up. This thing went to 13 innings. Like, my wife drugged me out of the house, and I was like, okay, I gotta. We watched it at dinner. It was on a TV in the corner. I was kind of keeping an eye on it, and then I had to listen to the rest on the radio, and I was like, oh my God. Rangers score 1 in the excuse me. I didn't even mention who got the win and loss and all that kind of stuff. Henney got the loss on the Friday night. So Rodriguez gets the win, He's 1-0, 6.32 ERA. Fulmer 0-2 with 2.21 ERA. Player of the game, Urania, 6 innings pitch, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 3 strikeouts. Sandoval, 6 inning pitch, 3 hits, 1 earned run, and 5 strikeouts. Adele, 1 for 3, had a homer, 2 walks, RBI, run, and a stolen base. Didn't even look at the box score either. That's what kind of day I'm having. It's just bonkers, to be honest with you. Angels had 2 homers versus Rangers 1. Total bases, 13 by the Angels, 9 by the Rangers. 2 stolen bases for the Angels, none for the Rangers. Left on base, 12 for the Rangers and 11 for the Angels. Obviously, the lone error belongs to the Rangers. I meant to mention this earlier for the Friday night game. 22 total bases. That's how just dominant it was. 14 hits, 22 total bases. Rangers had 12 total bases. Unbelievable. Anyways, so this game goes to extra innings. Chances. Rodriguez gets the win. I already mentioned that. But, it was bases loaded, bottom of the 13, and Lowe. Is it Lowe? I think it is Lowe. Lowe's up to bat, and he says he got hit by a pitch. It didn't look like it hit him. I didn't watch the replay. I watched like 2 replays, but I didn't slow it down and check it out. I don't care if it hit him or not. It was a wild pitch, and Jankowski was going to score regardless, right? The ball went just shooting all over around the backstop and whatnot. So, yeah, there you go. Rangers squeak one out. Took them 13 innings to do it, but they did it, folks. That's right. They beat those Angels. Then head into Sunday, you're like, I got a little momentum, a little late night Saturday action. Let's get some early Sunday afternoon action. Yep. Rangers pull out. They Seager hit a homer in the bottom of the fourth. The Rangers take the lead 1-0. Angels put up 4 in the 7th when the bullpen got there. Just, oh my God. Angels 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. Rangers 1 run on 7 hits, no errors. Soriano got the win. He's 2-4 with a 3.30 ERA. Lorenzen got the loss, 2 for 3, 3.61 ERA. Garcia gets the save, second of the year, 5.03 ERA. Top performers: Soriano 7 2/3 inning pitch, got the win. 5 hits, 1 earned run, 5 strikeouts. Lorenzen 6 1/3 inning pitch, 3 hits, 2 earned runs, 6 strikeouts. Seager 1 for 2, a homer, 2 walks, RBI, and a run. Awesome, right? Obviously, the only home run was by the Rangers, by Corey Seager. Total bases, 11 for the Rangers versus 9 for the Angels. No stolen bases in this game. Left on base, 7-4 Rangers leading that category. No errors. No errors. Pretty cool. Now, you know, I say this all the time. It's just May, and it is. I've been saying it all May. They've had a terrible month. You know, they've had some ups, they've had some downs. It's a bumpy road. It's a long season. But, you know, when you're looking at it and you've played 48 games, you know, we're not halfway, obviously. We're about a month and 2 weeks away, I think, from being halfway. But it's the pitching injuries that have plagued this team, and then the bats have gotten quiet. 4 runs is not a crazy lead where you can't come back on, right? But you got to score more runs. You have to. 3, 3, and 1 is not going to get it done. 7 freaking runs in a series is not going to get it done. They know that. They're just in a hell of a slump. And if you didn't think it could get anywhere, real quick, I need to talk about an injury that happened, I believe, Saturday night, where Semien and Garcia run into each other. Simeon's running out to right field. Garcia's coming in hot to make a play on the ball. And they run into each other. If you watch the replay, like, Garcia actually is the dude that gets back up. You know, they run into each other. He gets back up, fires the ball in, and Semien just goes tumbling. I mean, he gets his legs taken out of him. He lands on his shoulder and his head kind of awkwardly. But Garcia's the guy that gets up, gets the ball back in. Simeon's laying there for a while. Right, it is kind of nasty, but then it's Garcia that's actually got scratched from the Sunday lineup. He's got to get an MRI done. But yeah, Semien, we'll see. You know, he's not even listed on the any type of news or injury report or anything like that. So no other updates. Everybody else that was hurt before is still hurt. Same timetables and things like that. But yeah, I mean, You're still waiting on Young to get back, right? You're I don't know, weeks away. Is there going to be another setback? I don't know. In pitching, every decent pitcher is hurt. I shouldn't say that. Gray's not hurt, you know. But anyway, the guys are doing what they can while they can. But I'll tell you this, you got problems ahead of you. You're heading to Philadelphia and then on to Minnesota. You're going to be playing the number 1 team in baseball. Philadelphia Phillies are the first in the NL East, but they are the number 1 team in all of baseball, I believe, right now. First team to 30. They're at 34 wins, 14 losses, 708 win percentage. They're 19-8 at home, 15-6 on the road, 8-2 in their last 10. This team can play. I wouldn't be surprised if they put double digits on the Rangers every single night. Just saying. You know, they just they swept the Nationals. I think they almost swept the Mets, and they lost 1 game out of 4, and that was by one run loss. They put up numbers, and just on averages, they score a hell of a lot more than the Rangers average. So it's going to be a rough couple days, and then, like I said, then they head up to Minnesota. Oh, buddy, it's just going to be a long one. We're going to dive into the Twins game after this Phillies, because it's going to take me a little bit to get back. Just, oh my God. Let's see where the Twins are. I just want to look real quick. I think they're 3rd in the AL Central. Yeah, 24-22, 522 win percentage. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Now, for probable pitchers, they don't have Wednesdays or Thursdays up yet, but on Tuesday, it's a 5:40 pitch time. John Gray, he's 2-1 with a 2.08 ERA, 52 strikeouts, taking on the Rangers Suarez, left-handed pitcher. He's 8-0, 1.37 ERA, 58 strikeouts. This is terrifying. This week, I've got some bad news for you. There's a nasty chance that the Rangers drop from second place after this series. Nah, you know what? They can't. I was taking a look at the rankings, and we'll take a peek at it real quick. The American League West, Mariners still on top, 25-22. They're a game and a half up on the Rangers at the moment. Just playing 500 baseball, essentially. Rangers are the slumping team. But the good news is the Rangers are 12-11 away. So they play just one game above 500 on the road. Astros, I told you they were coming. They've already passed the Angels. They've passed the Athletics now. They are 4 games back on the Mariners. They're 21-26, just a bunch of cheating SOBs. Got popped for cheating again this week. Was it this week or last week? Whatever the sticky substance was on the glove, pitching glove. They're 13-13 at home, 8-13 on the road. They're 8-2 in their last 10. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, they are coming. So, can you get out of Philadelphia with a win? Maybe. It's going to take some luck, some decent pitching. At this moment, we don't know who's pitching, Wednesday or Thursday, but Tuesday, John Gray's our best hope, but Suarez is he's going to be dealing. Let's take a look at some rankings if you want to. I don't even really know if you want to. Hitting, they're all the way down to the 12th spot now. They're tied with Boston. The Rangers average 247, OBP 317, slugging 388 with the OPS of 705. Yeah, it's not great. Now they do this sort by home run, but if you do it by, say, OPS, Rangers are in 11th. They're tied for 11th with the Guardians. And then if you go and sort by average, they're actually 10th. So top 10 on batting average, which is nice. It's real nice. Pitching, the way they have it set, obviously it goes to ERA, which is good. So they're 18th. And this is a pitching staff that has been devastated by injuries and just nonstop. That just always hurt. Feel bad for them. Feel bad for the players. Ranger fans, will get over it because they'll be back. They'll be back. It's late May at this point. Everybody hang in there. But no promotional items. Obviously, they're on the road. I think the next one is when they get back in town against the Diamondbacks because they do have they get a Monday off and then they play Tuesday, Wednesday. Just a 2-game series against the Diamondbacks. I think I'm going to be at that Wednesday game. Dollar hot dog night, baby. But anywho, and then they head right back on the road. It's the weirdest thing ever. If you're looking at the schedule, you're like, okay, what's going on? They're on the road. They go to the Philadelphia for 3 games. Then they go to Minnesota for 3 games. They come back for 2 games against the Diamondbacks, which, World Series rematch, right? Not bad. You want to go check that out. And then right back on the road for 3 games down to Miami. No idea. And then the Tigers come to town. Oh, buddy. Another beautiful week of baseball. Your Rangers are slumping, but hey, you'll take a win, I guess, when you can, even though it was a walk-off, hit by pitch. But we'll take that one, even though we needed to. We needed a sweep, to be honest. But let's look ahead. Let's be positive, and let's go Rangers.
Let's go Rangers! Let's go Rangers! Let's go Rangers!
Thanks for listening to the Roundup.